Hey retro gaming fans, welcome back to Papa Brad's Gaming, where we dive deep into arcade classics that define generations of gamers. Today we're taking a look at an underrated but memorable arcade game from 1987. Of course I'm talking about Xenophobe. Developed by Bally Midway, Xenophobe is a game that took the best elements of 80s sci-fi and horror, mashing them up into an arcade experience that was all about teamwork. Xenophobe hit arcades in 1987, a time when alien-themed movies were dominating the box office. Think Aliens, Predator, The Thing. The game capitalized on that fear of the unknown vibe, with its spooky, alien-infested settings. The development team, headed by Jonathan Hurd, wanted to create a co-op experience where players could either work together or fight for their own survival. The plot, simple but effective. Players are space explorers sent to battle hostile aliens on a variety of space stations and ships. The aliens, or Xenos, have overrun these locations, and it's up to you to exterminate them before they wipe out humanity. It was one of the first games to offer up to 3 players simultaneously, which was a game changer in the arcades at the time. Now let's talk about what really made Xenophobe stand out, its gameplay. You can play as one of the 9 unique characters, each with their own personalities and quirks. From Dr. Quack, the duck-like scientist, to the tough-as-nails Colonel Schaefer. These characters weren't just skins, they had different stats and abilities that changed how you approach the game. The game took place on a split screen, which was incredibly innovative for the time. Each player controlled their character independently, allowing them to explore different parts of the level without being tethered together. You could team up to tackle tougher enemies or go solo, exploring at your own pace. Another cool aspect, the weapon variety. You start with a basic laser pistol, but as you progress, you can find grenades, phasers, and even a weird alien tech to help you take down these creepy Xenos. So how did Xenophobe fare in the arcades? Well, it wasn't a massive hit like Pac-Man or Donkey Kong, but it developed a cult following. Its cooperative gameplay was ahead of its time, and split-screen mechanic was something you didn't see in many arcade games back then. In the grand scheme of things, Xenophobe laid the groundwork for other co-op multiplayer arcade experiences. It even got ported to home consoles like the Atari 7800, the Commodore 64, and the NES. Although none of these versions could quite capture the magic of the arcade original cabinet. So why would you check out Xenophobe today? First off, it's a fantastic snapshot of 80s arcade invasion. Graphics might be simple by today's standard, but that split-screen co-op and tactical gameplay still hold up. Plus, it's a blast to play with friends or challenge yourself solo to see how far you can get. It's one of those games where strategy and quick reflexes are rewarded. And each playthrough can feel different depending on the character you choose or on how you approach the levels. If you're into retro gaming, you can find Xenophobe at a lot of modern game collections or even on the MAME emulator. Xenophobe might not have been the biggest name in arcade history, but it's definitely earned its place as a classic that deserves some love from retro gamers. If you haven't given it a shot, do yourself a favor and check it out. That's a wrap for today's episode of Papa Brad's Gaming. If you like this deep dive into Xenophobe, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. Let me know in the comments which arcade game I should cover next. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep it retro and stay legit. Xenophobe is a classic, but if you like this video, be sure to check out my Donkey Kong Me video, where they took Alien, combined it with Donkey Kong, and released a free version of Donkey Kong that is completely themed to the Alien universe. It's amazing, and it's free. Check it out.